Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to our second ever episode called Dive In and Discuss. I'm your host, Julia, and I'm here with your co-host, Dakota and Athena.
Today, we'll discuss the results from our last episode, Teachers Talk Sports, where we were joined by our guests, Mr. Lucas and Mr. Korn. They answered a series of questions based on their favorite sports.
Now it's time for a fun fact of the day, and this is an interesting one.
Did you know that Major League Baseball umpires are instructed to wear black underwear in case their pants split during a game?
Well, I definitely learned something new today. Let's get to the debate.
Oh, that was some lovely singing right there.
Thank you.
Well, we can start off by talking about what their favorite sports were, which I had no idea that Mr. Lucas played karate.
Yeah, I didn't picture him as a karate person. So like when he said he played karate for 10 years,
I know.
very surprised.
And I mean, I knew that Mr. Korn played baseball, but also hearing that he played like volleyball and stuff, I didn't know that.
So we could start by talking about what Mr. Korn's interview, and he like mainly highlighted, I think he said baseball was his favorite sport. I think he played that the longest, and I think he still coaches baseball, right?
Yeah, I think he coaches like his son.
Yeah, and he like highlighted especially like the life lessons you can take from it, since you really need to learn how to be patient and capitalize like on the chances you have and learn from your mistakes, kind of.
Yeah, you have to like learn from failure, because like he said that in baseball you like fail most of the time, and you have to learn how to like not be a sore loser, basically.
Yeah, like that's important, because if you try something like if it's not even just sports, like if you go to a job interview and then that's something you love, and like that you don't get the job, like go to a different like job place that has the same like kind of thing and then try again.
Yeah.
And Mr. Lucas talked about like sort of like discipline kind of, and like making sure that you stick with something and like not quitting, which is kind of similar in a way, but like not giving up even when it gets difficult.
Yeah, karate definitely has like a different take, I feel like discipline, like you need to learn how, I feel like you almost need to learn how to take like constructive criticism, and discipline was like the main thing he talked about.
Yeah, like the take from that.
Do you think you would like to play karate?
So I've never thought about doing karate.
Me neither.
I don't know if I'd be good at it or very interested in it, but I feel like it is good for like self-defense almost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although you did say like it kind of sounds like a little like violent almost sometimes.
I know. I feel like the main objective is like you're like fighting people. So I don't know. I feel like karate is a cool sport. Like definitely like you learn discipline, like self-defense, but like I feel like I'd prefer team sports, because that's like more
like running and
on your own.
doing that. And some team sports, like I know field hockey and soccer, they can still be pretty like aggressive, especially if like
Yeah. Like I feel like the thing about like baseball, how Mr. Korn talked about like you're gonna fail a lot. Like baseball, yeah, it's a team sport, but like you're up to bat and you're there like all by yourself, and like your team's counting on you, and it could be like you have to get on to first base, or you have to like get someone home. Like it's like the pressure's just on you at some points, and you might not be up to bat for like a long time after that. So I feel like in other sports like soccer and basketball, like it's like the game moves a lot quicker. So like you're constantly like running, or you could turn over the ball, but then you could quickly like win it back. Like I feel like the vibe of it is just a lot different.
Because with soccer, it's not only that you like have a team, it's that you kind of have to like depend on your team to like be able to make plays, because you can't just like win a game if you try to do it on your own.
Yeah,
because like what Dakota said, like for baseball or like softball, you only get like 2 or like 3 at bats. So if you like are like 0 for 3 that game, it's like harder to like come back from it because you could be like down. But like you said, Dakota, in soccer or like basketball or anything, if you like lose the ball, you could quickly run back and receive the ball back and then like move up with your team.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of similar to like track in a way where like you have a team and you can be with your teammates, but like they can't really do much to help you. You're kind of on your own. So that's why like it's sometimes like more difficult because it feels like you fail a lot more. But you just kind of have to deal with it.
Yeah, track is like, I guess for the relays, you're kind of like working
yeah, that's
together. But like for everything else, it's basically like you're running like you could even be running against your own teammates. Like it's all gonna like your scores are all gonna add up together or whatever. But like you're running like for yourself. I feel like like to get like a personal record or to get first place or just to score.
How do you think like the sports impacted, like from our point of view, impacted their life? Like the teachers' lives? Like I know they talked about it, but like from our point of view.
I feel like Mr. Korn seems like a very confident person, and I feel like that probably came from like not just like shrinking away the second that you fail and like repeating that and like accepting failure as something that you can learn from and not something that's like a bad thing. And I think that can make you like a more confident and more like outgoing person, which he like appears to be as a teacher.
And I feel like Mr. Lucas also like he's very like patient and like on the calmer side, which could have been influenced by karate because I feel like you do have to be patient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys see like things from your sports that are like kind of impacting your life?
Yeah, I think from soccer, like, I don't know, I feel like you just have to like work hard in soccer because like if you're on the ball, it's like aggressive, so like you want to win your 1v1 battle, and I feel like that could result back in like just in life overall because you want to just be like you want to be known as the hard worker. Like you want to like if you're in school, you want your teachers to like remember you as like, oh, she was a hard worker. Oh, like he was a hard worker and like stuff like that.
And I feel like also like teamwork is like a big aspect. Like I know for our soccer team, like one of our coaches like main thing is like communicating on and off the field, like with our teammates, with our coach when we have to, like when we can't make it to something, or like just talking on the field. And I feel like that's definitely helped me in general, like for group projects or just like communicating to my teachers.
Yeah, I mean, like once you like grow up and like get a job, like you kind of have to work with people. I feel like there's no real jobs where you're just like by yourself. Like you're gonna have to have like meetings and work together with other like your coworkers, and it's like a skill that you have to like develop.
Yeah, and I feel like that can almost be taught in like all sports. I mean, more specifically in like basketball or soccer where like you're really working together with your teammates, but like pretty much throughout all sports. I feel like that's why it's important that at least kids get like a little bit of sports like in their life, even if they don't love sports, even if they just like do it at a young age and they don't play competitively or don't carry it on until they're like later in their life.
I think just also in general, like being moving and being like active is really, really important, especially like for like little kids, because that can like kind of take your life in two different directions if you are gonna like end up being an athletic person or not. And like I'm not saying that you have to be like obsessed with sports and like working out and running it every day, but just like being able to like be a little bit active is like good for your mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like we all have gym at school, but really like how much is that really doing like for being active? Like we only have what like 36-minute classes, like I don't know. And half the time like I feel like we just talk and don't do much. So yeah. Yep. So
Okay. Should we take a caller, guys?
Yes, let's take a caller.
One caller today.
Hello, my name is Cassandra, and I have one question for you. We know that you like to play sports, but what's your favorite sport to watch?
that's a good question. I like watching I like watching football a lot because my dad's a big Eagles fan, so that always gets intense. And we watch with our family and friends sometimes. We actually went to the Eagles parade, which was a lot of fun when they won the Super Bowl. So that's probably my favorite sport to watch. I obviously don't play football, but I like watching it. Athena, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I like football a lot. I think the Super Bowl is a lot of fun. I play soccer too, but I like watching soccer. My dad will sometimes turn on like when the World Cup was happening, my
Yeah.
dad would turn on those games and that was pretty cool. And Julia, what's your take?
My favorite sport to watch is soccer, probably because I like watching the like people that are really good and like whoever just play, and then like seeing what I can like take from it. And thank you for the question. And now here's a word from our sponsor.
As an athlete, throughout games, practices, and tournaments, I drink a lot of water, and I need to keep it cold. I love the Awala Free Sip for cold water that lasts you the entire day. There are many different sizes, colors, and designs to match your personalized style. Stay hydrated, fuel up, and choose Awala.
Use our QR code from the hot seat for a discount, 20% off on all water bottles, tumblers, mugs, and more from awalalife.com. Thank you so much for listening to our second ever episode, where we discuss and debate about teachers' favorite sports and our favorite sports and what lessons they have on people.
We are happy that you guys are tuning in, and we hope you will for our third episode too.
Make sure to check out our social media so you know what the third episode will be about. Thanks for listening.
See you
Thanks
next
for
time.
listening.